however, didn't do her best. You haven't made a sincere effort to either redeem yourself or embrace what you've done. Or embrace what you've done. And I want to tell you, oh, go ahead and talk this issue all you want. I want to tell you, opioid addicts, you're next. You're next. That's what you're going to see. This is what you're doing to your children. Just what she did to her. You were a crackhead.
Oh my God. I think I've seen the last 2 seconds of this clip where he calls someone a crackhead because something's ringing a bell that I was very confused on if a judge can actually say this to someone. That was like beyond shaming someone. That was a personal attack. Very personal. No, like he wasn't holding back at all. He was saying exactly how he felt. No shame in his game. I honestly don't even think you can do that in court. Can you? Can a judge just walk around calling people in court crackheads? It's not even funny. It's truly not funny when you think about it, but like kind of, it's so ridiculous that it's funny because it almost feels like I'm not watching a court scene. It's like I'm watching a bar fight, you know? Oh man.
This damn young man moved from the streets of Oakland to escape the gangs, plead out to you for help. You let him move in there, knowing what he went through all his life. He running from the street gangs. How many young people run from the street gangs and try and escape? None. Most of them stay there and try and survive and kill each other or destroy themselves. He got sickle cell anemia, no parents. And yeah, I'm crying because I see myself in it.
Oh, I could just cry.
There's one thing to give a young man tough love. But where's the love? All I hear is toughness.
This was so sad. Did anyone else tear up? That was so sad. That was a different kind of shaming. Like he was definitely shaming him as a father. That's the vibe I'm getting, that this is father and son. I could be wrong. Whew. That was emotional. I felt like I just watched Judge Mathis in... I don't know if y'all heard that, but that was a very crazy sound coming from the hallway. Anyways, I just felt like I was watching him in like a therapy session. Like he was holding a bunch of his own emotions and experience in, and it just all came flooding out with emotions and tears. And while some might be like, damn, that is a savage roast, that was so emotional and heartfelt. Like he was coming off really tough because it just meant so much to him. You know what I'm saying? Whew. Well, nothing like crying on a Monday. I'm filming on a Monday. You're probably not gonna see this on a Monday, but it's Monday and I don't wanna cry.
After a year?
Yeah, after a year.
All right, that's a reasonable amount of time. Some folks do 2 weeks. Go ahead.
2 weeks. Now, I think that's a little too short.
I know. I'm saying some folks still are unreasonable enough to do it in 2 weeks, and then they come here and want me to straighten it out.
Right.
Go ahead. I moved in with 2 weeks. So I didn't know nothing about him, and I found out then he was on crack.
Okay, y'all. He's got something against people who do crack. Okay. He really be throwing that joke around a little too often here. This is great because he's not shaming the guy in the courtroom. He's actually shaming like a public, what am I thinking of? He's actually shaming like just a different group of people that have been in his courtroom. He's like thinking of experiences and people who've been there in the past, and he's just shaming them, kind of making a mockery out of them and what they came to court for. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame him. Moving in after just 2 weeks, a year, definitely more reasonable, definitely. But hey, I've heard weirder things, for real. I mean, I'm sure there's people out there who moved in with someone after 2 weeks and maybe it was successful. I couldn't do that, but maybe you could.
What's all that?
Right, Judge?
No. Why when I was talking about my wife with the sex? No. You said,
No, I'm just saying, like, I understand where you're coming from, but the excuse...
No, you said,
just saying, that's good, man. I mean, I don't know her personally, so that's good.
And you don't intend to, do you?
No.
What is happening? Ugh, I'm uncomfortable. Apparently, Judge Mathis called his wife sexy in court. Oh, dang! He's pumping up his lady, letting the people know. And apparently this young man went, when he said it. That's a very strange response. If someone was like, oh, my husband is so sexy, I'm not about to be like, Like that would be the last thing I would say. That would just be so weird, especially to a judge. Like, sir, what did you mean by that? I don't know. I'd be asking the same thing. Oh, he's funny. He's really funny. I've never watched his show or seen a full episode, but these clips, I feel like I would vibe with him. He's a whole different energy. I like it.
So what I want,
Come holler at me.
I'm trying to holler at you for real though.
All right. Well,
But before
Stop
you
it
leave,
now.
yes.
before you touch that gavel,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah,
What?
she know I don't have no money to take care of a whole able-bodied adult, and
All
I
right.
got 2 kids.
Well, then
I'm a
just
single
do-
parent.
just do
your
She
best.
knows she should have been
Just
getting
do
me
your
on that.
best. Just do your best.
I've been doing my best for 27 years.
Do your best one more time. $1,513. You all were there all the way up
No
through
way.
the same time. You were there in December. She was there
She
until
need to be
December.
suing him, not
Therefore, it's
me.
half and half.
Oh my gosh. I'm like a little bit confused because like, is she trying to holler at him? You know what I'm saying? It's like she's trying to like slide in the DMs, but like in person, in court, she's really just trying to holler. That's the best way to say it. And he's like entertaining it in the sense of just like making it like, let's just keep it light and funny and comical. But at the same time, he's also like, you lost the case. You owe her $1,500. It is what it is. There's a whole lot of mixed emotions here. Hey, you know what? If you're losing the case, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And you gotta try to holler at the judge in hopes that he might take the bait and maybe flip sides and you might win your case. I get it, you know? She was backed up into a corner and she's like, I'ma just lay it out there. I'ma play my flirty card and I'ma try to holler. It didn't work. It did not work. Plus, he has a wife that he finds sexy. Like he said in a different clip. Hello, Lila. Go up. No, don't go over there. Go up. Good girl. Sorry, my dog.
Stand and I walk
She
with
did
you.
this to me on Facebook 6 years ago.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what
first.
I'm gonna do to you. I'm throwing you out. Your claim
Holy
is dismissed.
moly.
I don't believe a word you say. I believe everything she has said. Hers is granted. Have a good day. Bye.
Oh my gosh.
You want to frame my GED? You want my GED, Mom? You want this?
I'll frame it if you want me.
Please.
Yeah, I put it in my office.
Oh! Okay, at first I was sitting here being like savage. He's just ripping this one, like her a new one. And then she was like, Mom, do you want to frame my GED? And she just walked away. And then Judge Mathis is like, I will. I'll frame it and I'll put it in my office. That is so sweet. Ooh, 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 ooh. Mom did not get what she wanted out of this. I could just tell. I don't even know what's happening, but she was not happy. I feel like he seems very genuine. Anyone else getting genuine vibes? Like he can be a savage, but he can also be really funny. But like, I don't know. He seems like a good, genuine dude. And I am not trying to holler, but I'm just saying.
Same guy. They went into business together selling hot dogs. But I'm thinking
Leave that alone. You gave me a lot of material there, but this is a family show. Go ahead.
He gave me his hot dog business.
Yeah, Judge. There it is right there. There it is.
I tried.
There it is. The hot dog business. Yeah.
I tried my best.
There it is.
Oh, no. Listen, I have the maturity of a 6-year-old, so I'm with him. And the minute you start talking about guys having a hot dog business, I'm gonna sit there and make an inappropriate joke. 100%. So immediately I was giggling and I was like, don't say it. And then I got permission to to laugh because he laughed. So I felt like, you know what, I'm gonna laugh too. This man is taking his hot dog business or whatever very seriously. Like you can see he's like passionate about it, and everyone else in that courtroom is just like, we can't take it seriously. And he's getting frustrated. He's like, no, it's my hot dog business. Like that is his heart and soul, whoever's it was. Like he is very serious about this hot dog business. And I don't even want to ask questions. I don't really want details. Maybe it really is just a hot dog business. Yeah, that's just too funny. Oh, I don't know how you think that no one would make fun of that.
I'm not the boss, and I'm a man in my relationship.
Right, it's kind of give and take sometimes.
He's not the boss in his relationship. So bosses are determined by gender in the relationship. All right, or sexual orientation or self-identity. All right, you identify yourself as the boss in your relationship?
I like to think of it as 50-50.
There you go.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm just vibing with that. Honestly, I feel like that he could turn that into like add some music and you got yourself a ringtone. Like that is some manifestation, affirmations in the morning. I don't know. That was a beautiful little speech and I was vibing with it the whole time. I'm like, go off. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Damn right. I think we can all guess who's the boss in my relationship. I'm just kidding. It's 50-50. Or is it? You'll never know. Yes, it's like, I don't, anyways, who cares? No one cares about my relationship.
Do it anymore.
How long did he live with you without paying anything?
6 months maybe.
Wasn't making any money in the rap game?
Well, he was making some, but just not enough to support the household.
Go ahead.
And so, I met another guy, and when I met another guy...
Moved him in the next day, too?
No, I did not. No, I did not.
Whoa! I didn't even read the text, and shame on me, because that's truly my job on this channel and in this video. But you guys can read, right? It says, moved him in after 1 day. And I kind of picked up on that as the conversation was happening, but it didn't like click in, like it didn't register what exactly was happening. I was so focused on the fact that someone lived with her for 6 months and didn't pay anything and whatever. I was just like so fixated on the story, bro. And then he makes like some sarcastic little joke like, oh, you didn't move that guy in after 1 day? Like, honey. Moving someone in after 1 day, we talked about moving in with someone after 2 weeks. Moving someone in after 1 day, they could be quite literally a serial killer. Yeah.
Our lad works in a factory and I had to get it off him.
You what?
Our lad works in a factory.
Your son?
No, my partner.
That's right. I feel like I've died and woken up in the beginning of Billy Elliot.
Okay, in all fairness, we all heard the first word. When she said factory, let's not even lie to each other. We all heard.
Our lad works in a factory.
The F word. And at first I was like, what is that place of work? I don't think I want to know. But it made sense. The second time she said it, I was like, oh, I got it.
Moronic behaviour isn't just stupid, it isn't just a little bit moronic, it's frankly dangerous. And the reality is somebody could have been seriously injured here, and he could have been not just financially liable, but criminally liable as well. And then, had he been criminally liable and someone been seriously injured, he would be making videos, only they'd be from inside prison.
That was the most like polite roast I've ever seen in a courtroom. Like he was doing a little head bob. He was keeping calm, cool, and collected. It was almost worse than yelling because it's like a disappointed parent. You know, when your parent is scolding you but nicely and they're just like, I'm so disappointed in you. That's what it felt like. That kind of weighed more than like the yelling. I felt it. So I imagine they did too.
What about the loft hatch? What about the boarding of the loft?
The boarding of the loft was around the loft hatch. I boarded around
you
the
said
loft
you were
hatch.
going to board
Yes,
the loft.
the only thing that I didn't complete was the loft
And the
hatch because I was ill.
Oh,
I'm going to give a ruling. Whilst I'm giving that ruling, you'll be standing.
Dang. Okay, we don't get to see the end. No. It says that he almost throws her out for swearing and arguing. The clip got cut, y'all, okay? We needed part 10, apparently, and I didn't get it. But I saw the look on his face. He was talking mid-sentence, then he's like, and I knew. I was like, girl, you shouldn't have done that. Like, oh, you in trouble. Like, I kind of got excited a little bit, if I'm being honest. It's like when a student in class would start talking back to your teacher and you're just sitting there like, oh, because you know you're going to watch all the drama involved. Anyone else? Or am I just like drama?
Do I think that's reasonable? Yeah, I do.
You do?
Yes.
Oh, we're going on a little journey of discovery, you and me.
Are we?
We're in court. Do you understand that, Mike Senior? Yes. And so, when I'm talking, you're not. The same for you. And don't talk to each other. Do you understand?
We will need to talk.
Oh, no.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Mike, you brought your dad to court today. And ostensibly your case is quite complicated.
Very.
This was very serious. I was just waiting like, well, who's talking then? He's like, you can't talk. And you can't talk. But you also can't talk to each other. So I was just like waiting. I was just like, I felt like I couldn't talk. And I was like, is anyone going to talk? Like, what kind of court case is this going to be if no one can talk? Yeah, well, okay then. We're just going to have a silent courtroom.
As soon as possible.
As soon as when? When is possible? What about the other people?
I guess it's just a queue of them waiting, isn't there?
What did you buy?
I bought a piano, well, a keyboard.
Not just a piano or a keyboard. What else did you buy?
Oh my gosh. And he ends up getting kicked out. They're giving us little Timbits here. But I want to see the action. So apparently he's using her money. He's buying a keyboard. He's buying a laptop, a guitar. Bro.
I bought a bass guitar.
What else did you buy? Not musical equipment.
Gosh. Laptop.
Bought himself a brand new laptop with your money.
That's a lot of stuff and a lot of money. Like, these aren't just small items. Like, oh, you know, I went to Walmart and I bought a lamp. Like, he is spending cash. That clearly isn't his, and now he is in court and got kicked out. I wonder if maybe they couldn't show it on TikTok, like the whole kicking out thing for like censorship. Usually that's what happens. TikTok can be sensitive as hell.
Well, yes.
Well, how splendid. Goodbye. Out, get out. Disappear out of my courtroom now.
Oh my gosh. Dang. I am so happy right now that we actually got to see that clip though, you guys. I was like, I want the drama. Bam! Oh, she's so sad.
The reason I have asked O'Shane to leave, and I'm going to give judgment in his absence, is because I find the answer that he just gave to be flippant, and I'm disgusted.
The universe answered my prayers and they gave us that. We got to see him get kicked out and it wasn't very dramatic. He's just like, disappear out of my courtroom, and then he left silently. I kind of wanted more. I wanted to see some like Jerry Springer stuff. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? We got it. We got to see it at least.
I need to tell you this as a warning.
Okay.
If I discover that you've been exaggerating in any way whatsoever,
I'm scared.
I will invite you back to my court.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
And will you come?
Yes. Of course.
That's your order of this court, £376.15.
Oh my gosh. So he gave him the case, but then was like, if I find out that all of this isn't true and I do some investigating and this is in fact wrong, you will be coming back. And I bet the consequences would be a lot worse in that case. Also, I could not stop staring at his hair. It was yellow.
He's got a package.
I knew I had to pay it back. I just wasn't able to when I thought I could.
I see. Is there anything you'd like to add?
I had a good party.
Do you know what? Get out.
Oh no.
Out!
Well, I mean, as you should, right? Isn't that like your job? But I feel like people, because they know it's a TV show and it's being filmed, they probably bring this sense of ego because no one wants to get torn apart on live TV. Like, they're gonna defend themselves, you know what I mean? Dang.
That's what happens, Rebecca, that people that take advantage of my court don't take it seriously. People that come to Judge Rinder's court come to my court for justice. Because I take the cases absolutely seriously.
All you had to say was, nope, don't have anything to add, but instead he chose sarcasm.
Sarcasm doesn't always win.
Well, I actually did have my Armani shirt and he borrowed it, never got it back.
Just pause for a second. Just because you put something in air quotes, it doesn't help. Do you understand? Borrowed it. Did he actually borrow it from you?
He borrowed it from me, yeah, and it came
so
back
just
with a
pause
rip.
for a second whilst we have a small discussion there, Mason.
I mean, I don't understand what the whole point is. Like, he borrowed it, and then he confirmed that he genuinely borrowed it, and it came back with a rip, and I'm assuming that's what this case is about, but it's like, but he didn't borrow it. He actually borrowed it, so.
Why'd you say he borrowed it? How does that help?
What?
Well, because I'm just exaggerating my words, Rinder.
Oh. Oh, he's not
You
happy.
think that that's acceptable for you to talk to me like that?
Well, you could speak to me like that, so I guess so.
Now, Mason, this is my courtroom, and that's your first and second strike.
Oh no, first and second. Oh, does he mean like first and last? I think that's what he means by that. I'm confused. If you've seen Friends, it reminds me of when Joey does the air quotes wrong. That's what it reminds me of, because he did not use air quotes properly.
I filed for a duplicate title because it either was missing or stolen. So I have the duplicate title right here. If you'd like to see it, I could bring it up.
No, I don't want to see it. You signed this. I'm looking at your answer. I'm looking at the signature on here. So you signed it. I don't know when you signed it. She says, but you say it was stolen, lost or stolen. So
Correct.
Well, that's a lie.
I tend to differ
No,
on that.
that's a lie.
Dang. Look at Judge Judy just catching all these liars in their lies. I wish I had her confidence, you know, to just be like, well, that's a lie. Like, it's very factual. She's not even arguing. It's more just like, well, I know it's a lie, so I'm just stating facts. That's a lie. Moment of appreciation for how freaking cute this shirt is. These are all hand sewn beaded flowers. How freaking cute.
How you gonna tell me I can't go to my house?
I just did.
Well, I bet I do.
Well, then you're in contempt, young lady, and you've got 30 days. So you're not going. You're not what?
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Get back! Get back!
You just said I got 30
Get
days.
back!
I'm not getting none of
That's another 30 days. That's 60 days.
So what?
90 days.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what did they go up to? 160 days? Woman, just shut your mouth. Literally, it was at 0, okay? It started at 0 and then is going up by 30s very quickly, and she just wants to pretend that she doesn't care, and she's like, so what? And it's like, seriously? You don't want your freedom? Freedom is not something I'm about to be like, so what to in a courtroom, okay?
To Hughes's son. And everything you're saying right now, believe me, and I say this earnestly, you will regret one day.
I hope I do.
No. Walk into this world on his own, talking about people's bridge, no bridge, hair, no hair, irrelevant evidence, when the truth is right here in this lab report.
Oh, so I'm assuming that he is the father? And they probably weren't happy with the results of him being the father. And that's why she's like, you're gonna regret reacting this way. I don't know, it's kind of tricky because we need like the full story. Maybe, you know, woman to woman, she's trying to say like, hey, you're gonna regret the way you're acting. Like maybe you should see this from a different perspective.
Mr. Bell, I'm getting tired of your side talking, because I'm gonna tell you what it looks like. Every time they go to testify, you talking over them, and the only thing it looks like to me is that you don't want me to hear what they're saying because they're telling the truth. I'm about tired of this little attitude you got. Because you got a nice girl. But you over there sniffing up at this little girl at work, letting her buy you food and pay your phone bill. Now you here in this courtroom. Don't be mad at nobody but yourself, baby.
Oh, Dang, she ripped him a new one, and I love it. I love it. You know, at first I was like, you know what? You know, he's got an attitude, but so do I. So I can't judge him for that. But then she was like, you sniffing up this other girl at work? Like, oh, and he's got a girl? Oh, then I am here for him to get roasted. Roasty toasty, those cheaters. I don't care.
And that's what you need to change in this moment. All that smirking and all that little smart mouth nonsense, you know where it got you? It got you where you don't know definitively who your child's biological father is. And if you do know who he is, you set up and wasted everybody else's time.
No, I didn't waste nobody's time.
No, yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Okay.
You can run your mouth all you want, but your jig is up.
Okay, I love her. Man, she's great. She's just putting people in place left and right. Let me teach you a life lesson. Let me teach you. Here you go. She's just handing those life lessons out one at a time. You know how Oprah's like, you get a car, you get a car. Lauren Lake is like, you get a life lesson, you get a life lesson. Lauren, give me some. Give me some. I'd honestly just let her roast me. Like, just give me a life lesson. Tell me what I need to hear. Be brutally honest with me. I'll let you at me for 5 minutes.
Come on with this. The boy sitting over here talking about he want to leave a seed in the world because he don't understand the possibilities for his life, and you all arguing back and forth with one another instead of encouraging and empowering these young people. I'm furious. Your daughter's putting her dreams, opening her legs, trying to get a dream up between her legs instead of having a dream in her mind, and you want to argue with this woman across this courtroom. Come on now. Now y'all done made me crazy.
Oh my God. Okay, I got goosebumps, y'all. You're not gonna be able to see them, but just believe me and trust me that I have them. That gave me goosies and like sent shivers up my spine. Like, she was a different level of angry, but that is because she's so genuinely upset and disappointed, you know? Like, you can tell that was not scripted. That was coming from the heart. Hold on a heartstring in her heart that set her off. Loose cannon. Really sad to see how passionate she is about people that she doesn't even know. Like, those are strangers, but she wants good things for them.
That's your opinion.
No, that's my ruling, pal. And let me tell you something, Mr. University of Miami Law School. I taught at UM for many, many years, and you right now are embarrassing us. You do not show that kind of disrespect, okay? If you don't like what the judge is doing, then you take it to the next forum. But you do not sit here and say that's your opinion like a baby when a judge rules against. Don't even utter another word. You got a lot to learn about what it means to be a litigator and a lawyer.
I don't want to be
good, because you don't have it in you.
Oh my gosh, I don't think I've ever seen an episode of The People's Court. I've never seen this judge before. Dude is literally studying at UM, like the same school she went to, and he's trying to be a lawyer or something. Like, what are you doing arguing with a judge? Like a well-known judge at that. And on live TV, because you know the school or people are gonna just see it, you know? So it's like, why are you acting a fool? That is your time to show the world what you got and what type of person you are. I mean, although I don't really think any courtroom drama should be at the top of your resume.
Me and my uncle, something that me and my uncle's doing. He's trying to put everything in my...
Is your uncle here?
No, he couldn't make it today.
But he knows you're here?
Yes.
So if I were to call him right now, he wouldn't be shocked?
You're not gonna be able to get in touch with him right now.
Why not?
Because you're not.
She's
I need you to calm
He's
down.
not around right now.
Why is he not around?
He's just not around right now.
Where is he?
He's not around right now. He's taking care of his business.
What
He's
business?
an old man. I don't know.
How old is he?
60
I don't
something.
believe it.
66.
Oh, he's just decrepit. It's a wonder he should be in the Smithsonian. 66.
Okay, we all caught the same vibes. Like, the judge is straight up calling her bluff. She's got poker face, and that judge is like, well, let me call him. Yeah, where is he? He's just not around, not gonna answer. He's 66. Like, what does that even mean? What does that have to do with anything? He can't answer a phone because he's 66 years old. Like, what? None of this has to do with her uncle. Her uncle is not a part of whatever's happening.
I'm asking you. No, don't talk over me. Don't talk over me. Let me mansplain to you what my question is. Then you can give me your answer. But first, let me explain my question.
Not let me explain. Let me mansplain. I love that so much. Although I feel like a lot of men aren't gonna like that. I'm assuming the joke is like she's trying to like, oh, let me break it down for you as like so a man can understand. You know what I'm saying? I like it, and that's because I'm a female. Well, these judges were pretty frickin' quick to put these entitled people in their place, but they kind of deserved it, in my opinion, right? Do you think they deserved it? Should I do more courtroom freakouts, courtroom fails? There's just like a lot of tea and drama in court cams, you know what I'm saying? So I'm here for it. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. But until then, see ya. Bye.